Same here. Same there. Evens, please.
You got it.
Okay, cool. Good luck, man.
You too.
All right. I'm trying to get that a little bit more on my stuff there. Perfect. Cool. Okay, I'll keep.
I'll keep 2.
Okay, cool. I'll go Volcanic Island and past you.
Okay. Draw. The plateau tax. Your turn.
Okay. Draw. All right, I passed you. 7 cards in hand.
Tap. Draw.
Okay.
Play a wolf and your turn. That's the whoops. That's not the wolf. Wolf.
That's just one of those wolf.
Looks like a wolf. Your turn.
All right, cool. I'll draw. Is everything okay there, babe?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I just have to print the stuff for their notes tomorrow. And someone left all the markers on.
I'll emulate your wolf and past you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap draw.
I should have 7.
Oh, Mom.
7 cards. Your turn.
Card's my turn. Okay. Tap. Draw.
Have a nice,
Okay. Go to discard. Discard a tag. Get pass.
Okay. Tap. Chain lightning your face.
Sure.
Your turn.
Okay, go to 17.
In your face! That's my only commentary. Goodbye.
Face. I'll chain you back for 3.
Okay.
Past you.
I can land tax. Your turn.
Tap. Draw. Chain you again. Past you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Third land tax. Go.
That's amazing. All right. Draw.
Okay, have a good one, Mom.
I'll discard an island and pass you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll discard the planes on your turn.
Wishing you the best birthday.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, nice. That's a good printout.
Wishing you the best birthday. Like, Yoda Best's birthday.
Yo, the best.
Just walking up and she heard me say it and she says she's done that one.
Oh, really? Good old Google Images.
What?
Good old Google Images. Okay. À bientôt. Have a good lunch.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Merci, bonne journée. Oui.
I'm going to play an island and pass you.
Okay. I'll tax. Come on. mountain, plains, and plains.
Sure thing.
Up, up, up. Draw. I'll play a factory.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll discard plains, mountain.
Okay.
Your turn.
Draw. I'll strip your factory and pass to you.
Okay. Attacks again.
Right.
Plains. Mountain. And plains. Draw. Um, I'll play a plateau and discard plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And I'll discard a mountain. Your turn.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll draw. I'll play a volcanic island. And pass to you.
Okay. uh,
This kind of
Okay.
destruction. What TV?
Besides destruction.
What TV characters does she like?
Does she like what the kids are watching?
Is that
Spidey.
fighting?
I'll draw. I won't tax this time.
Okay.
Play a mountain and ball lightning.
I'm gonna remove its soul.
Your turn.
As you did to me this morning.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have in your hand now, Phil? You have 7.
6.
Okay, you can go discard 2. Okay. All right. I'm going to chain you for 3.
Okay.
And play an island and pass to you.
Okay. I'll tax. Plains. Mountain plains. Draw. Play Lens Edge.
Okay. I'm gonna mana drain that.
Sure. Cat sciences. Didn't have this. I'll play a mountain and a brassman.
Okay.
Your turn.
Tap. Draw.
And I gotta discard 1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard a falling star.
okay. I'm going to play a factory.
Sure.
I'll use 2 of the drain mana.
Yep.
And 2 blue for a ghost ship.
Yep.
And 1 plus these 2 for a time elemental.
Okay.
And pass to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't tax. I'll draw.
Okay.
I'll play another Brassman.
Okay.
And a Spirit Link on your Ghost Ship.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
I need you to put the 2 things that are in the washer into the dryer
Okay, I can do that.
soon.
That's, sure, soon.
It should be done soon.
And how many cards do you have now, Phil?
6.
Oh, it's just a piece of paper I've been gluing on. Don't worry about it. I'm going to play... Don't worry about it. It was just something that was used in packaging. I'm going to play a Serendib.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
No tax, draw.
Mm-hmm. Two cards.
I'll play a Ball Lightning.
Okay.
Go to attacks.
Just the Ball Lightning?
Yep.
I'm going to block it with my Ghost Ship. I'll take 2 damage.
Okay. I'll try Spirit Link your Dib.
Yeah, Spirit Link, no problem.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap. I'll take a damage, you'll gain a life.
Yep.
I go 14 and you go to 12. Draw. Play an island. So you make a little room here. Okay. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will. I want to do like I'm just gonna think about how I want to pay for it. I'm gonna bounce your Spirit Link back to your hand. I'm just thinking about how I want to pay for it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. So I'll bounce the Spirit Link back to your hand.
Yep.
And I'll swing for 3.
I'm at 9.
Okay. And I'll pass to you. 2 cards.
Okay. I'll tax this time.
Sure.
1, 2, I'm out. Yeah.
They come out. I like that. That's a lot of taxes there.
Draw. Attack you with the two idiots.
Those two guys.
Oh, your ghost ship is dead. I'm gonna put this here.
It is gone. Yeah, totally gone. Okay, so I take 2 damage.
Before blocks, I'll do after blocks. I'll do a bloodlust on one of them.
And how much do you have? You have a couple of mana on tap there. Have you played a land this turn?
Nope.
No way. Okay, so then I'm gonna take 6 damage, right?
6. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to 8.
And I'm gonna play another plateau, and your turn.
My turn. That's fine.
I should have forgot.
Oh yeah, I take the damage, so I go to I go to 7
Yeah.
before I draw, and you actually don't have a spirit link anymore, so it's nothing there.
Yeah. Well, I should have replayed it. I just forgot.
I was actually expecting you to, and I was looking at my hand and thinking of because I was kind of expecting you to play it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just like brain dead right now.
Oh, I had a contingency for it, but anyway, I took my damage. Thinking about how much I need to do here. Six. I don't know if I could take too much more. I pick up the pace on this. I'm going to play an emulation on my own Serendib.
Sure.
And I'll swing up that guy for 5.
Yep.
You can attack for 4. I play. Okay. I guess okay. I'm gonna play one more Serendib. I'm past you.
I'll pay 2 to untap those 2.
You got it.
Draw. I'll play a mountain. Cast Winds of Change.
How many cards do you have?
6.
6. I'm gonna mana drain that.
Sure. Good game.
Okay. Yep. I checked the basement where he's been making forts.
I did.
I'll have a look. If you don't find them, just let me know after I'm done my games. Okay. If you don't find them, just let me know. I'll look around.
not counting that. Yeah, if you didn't have the strip mine, it would have been very different.
Well, because you're counting on that factory there.
Well, you like it's you had like you would have had to like play more lands much faster.
I think you're right. I was all like when I got to that strip when I had that strip mine, I knew you were discarding stuff. I actually was considering to discard the strip mine. I really was because I was thinking, what use is stripping you? And then I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I want to deactivate the tax later on. I was like, you never know. I'll just keep it for another turn. Literally was my thinking on that. I'll just keep it for one more turn.
Yeah, because it's the only answer you had that could have like not forced you to keep the whole pattern.
Well, my it wasn't too bad, but what happened is I was able to draw into a pair of mana drains while I was kind of stalling.
Yeah, and I drew like none of my 1-drops.
None of your 1-drops. I had a lot of answers in my hand for you. I had the Immolation, which I later played on the. So I'm going to put those out. I had the Immolation, which I later played on the Serendib, but that was I think I had a pair of Immolations actually. I ended up drawing.
Well, you had it right after I played my my first my only Thunderwolf.
Oh my goodness. I had actually the chain. I had the choice. I had Chain Lightnings and the Immolation. Why I didn't know if you would tax first turn, but I was like, that's really the only good hand worth keeping in that matchup is like a hand with a lot of things that kill 1-drops. I also was lucky. There was a couple of turns where I had the 2 mana drains, and you could have clearly, if you had it in your hand, you could have cast Winds of Change twice. So I would have only been able to counter one, and then you would have winsed, and then I probably would have lost the game on that.
Yeah, I drew no Winds of Change.
Yeah,
I just drew the one in the end, and that's it. Got a weird hand. I'll ask you about it later.
Take a picture. We'll analyze it later. I'm always into those weird hand thoughts.
Like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if. I guess it's a keep, but feels. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's really doing anything. I'll show you later.
I'm curious. I am really curious. See if I get a weird one too. Sometimes when someone says that, I find they come in 2, so I'm gonna get my weird hand now too. Let's see. Very weird. Very, very weird. Also. I think I'm going to throw that away. let's do it.
You put one back?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't looking. Plateau attacks go.
That's not too weird. That's kind of what I would have expected.
Well, that's not the question.
That's not the one. All right. Hammerheim, past you.
That's the bending one.
It's remove land walking ability from target creature till the end of turn.
I got 6 cards. Your turn.
Right. I have 7 cards past you.
Horsemen go. 6 cards.
Draw.
Is my mic doing some static?
It is actually now. Yeah, it wasn't doing it before though.
1 2 1 2.
It's more clear now.
Okay. I just realized we have 2 John Ecklery watching us.
Do we? Why is it? How did we get the 2 John Echo? I like it.
The twins.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of the Johns. The Johns is where it's at. But how did he get in here twice?
I'm guessing it's the channel, and Chad is probably controlling the other one.
Chad's controlling the other John. All right. I don't know if it's worth. I don't really know if this is worth it for a brass man, but this is what's. I'll chain it.
Sure.
That's what I was debating. It just didn't feel like it was a good use of a very good spell, but at the same time, the situation we're in.
7 card, your turn.
7 card, my turn. Okay. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna put an island in the graveyard and pass you.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'll cast a second land tax. Your turn.
Draw. Okay. Island, go.
Tax. There. Three planes. Draw. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. I'll play a mountain and discard 3 planes. Your turn.
Draw. Spinning the deck, eh?
I realize you have no flash floods.
In my deck? I don't need to. I play Blood Moon.
No, I know, but to like kill the red stuff.
Kill the red stuff. It's not my biggest concern. The red stuff is of course like problematic, but like the creatures are not oppressive. I think the biggest problem creature is like maybe a ball lightning that I'm not 6 damage out of nowhere. But I'm just gonna play and pass Volcanic Island and pass to you.
Attacks again. Plains Mountain. Draw. Every fucking time.
No.
Mountain and yeah, sure, why not? Ball lightning. Return.
Remove soul.
Your turn.
That's what I play for ball lightning. If I have it, great. If I don't,
Discard.
I'm gonna play factory.
Sure.
And pass to you 6 cards.
Draw. Every time I tax, I draw basic.
As your next draw is a basic
Yeah.
as well.
Like
Yeah.
in that run, like in that tournament, like half of the time, like easily.
It doesn't feel good, I have to say. When you tax, especially when you double tax and then your draw for the turn is a basic, it feels like you got shafted.
Okay. So I'll bounce your Volk.
You're gonna bounce my volcanic island? Seems awfully rude. I mean, I think I know why, but I still find it rude. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in my hand. There you go.
Okay.
I have 7 cards. When's it change?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I Winds of Change.
Okay.
And I have 9 cards.
I've got 7 cards.
Goes here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll play a wolf.
Too good.
And strip the factory.
Wow, that's just a
One,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards, your turn.
Cards on my turn. Play the wolf.
Yeah, I needed that Winds of Change to.
I had a baller hand at the time. It was really good. I don't think you did too bad. I'm not going to complain about this one either, but I had this Sylvan Library that I kept in my opening hand. I could not get a green mana source. It was really bumming me out.
Oh, yeah.
When you're like, it's a Sylvan, it'd be so good.
Yeah, it's really bad.
If only, right? If only.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to play an island and emulate the wolf.
Yep.
Emulate the old wolfman. You can go. Pass it to you.
Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll cast a ball lightning.
You know what? These cards aren't very good against you. I'm just going to mana drain it.
Sure. Your turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Play Volcanic Island. So you have no creatures. Winds of Change is such a powerful card. It really changes the way that I would say I think about playing everything. Because you can answer a lot of things, but removing your hand and your plan is another thing entirely. And then you think cards like Time Elemental, if you want to bounce something, you bounce it back to your hand. Is that and then you shuffle it away, or you can always respond to such an interesting and appropriate answer.
Yeah.
I find that really, really interesting. I got 3 mana. Do my best. 3 mana, go do my best. Guess what I'm gonna do? Can I do that even? I don't know if I can do that. Hold on. Okay. I'll use 2 and 2 blue for a ghost ship.
You said 2 plus 2 blue?
Yeah, I use 2 of the. Oh, sorry, 1. Sorry, 1 and 2 blue. It's I go down to 1 there, and then we'll go 2 and the 1 for a Time Elemental.
Sure.
And that's it. I'll pass to you.
X. Let's do instead. Look at that.
Basic land.
Land's Edge.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have 10 lands in your hand.
No. I'll burn you for 6.
6 damage. Yeah. Okay. I'll go to 14.
And it's gonna be your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna untap, draw. I'll burn you for 2 actually. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. Get 18.
Did you lose your life from? No, it's not a dib. Sorry.
That's not a dip. I'll swing for 2.
Sure.
1. And I'll use the Time Elemental to bounce my Hammerheim back to my hand.
Sure.
And then I'll pitch it at you for 2 more damage.
Sure.
So 14 all past you.
Untap. Draw. um. You're at
14.
14. Okay. So I'll chain lightning your face. Chain lightning your face again.
8.
I'll discard 2 mountains.
4.
I have 4 cards in hand. I'll Winds of Change.
Okay, I have 2 cards in hand. Let's do it.
So 3 cards.
Could do it. You have 3 cards. You could. You just need 2 of them to be lands.
Kind of want to flip them face up.
What you get?
Just to flip 2 land tax and something else.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm going to sleep. So 1, 2, 3. Of course, your turn.
Of course. No. Okay. Draw my 2 cards. Untap. Draw for turn. Okay. All right. I'll pitch a taiga at your face.
Sure.
Well, and swing for 2.
I'm at 10.
And I'm past you.
Draw. Winds of Change
Again?
for 3 cards.
Are you playing Winds of Change?
Yeah,
I'm going to mana drain that.
sure. I'm gonna play a Brassman and a Wolf.
Okay.
And your turn.
All right. And untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to pitch this volcanic island at you.
Of course.
Of course. Well, my deck has not been thinned. I'll can't take too many damages here. Gotta be honest about that. How many cards do you have?
1.
1. Okay, I'm going to use that mana and this mana to play another ghost ship.
Sure.
And it doesn't change the card that I think you probably have. But I think that you know. Let me think about that. No, you can't. I don't think you have a Bloodlust in your hand because I don't think you would have had those 2 creatures and a Bloodlust and Winds of Changed. I don't think you would have done that. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So I'm going to swing for 2.
I'm at 4. Is that right?
That's it. And I'm going to pass to you. Like I had your score wrong. I trust your keeping of your own life. I think I missed the land tossing damage.
I play Thunderwolf.
Interesting. Okay.
And no point in attacking, so it's gonna be your turn.
Okay. I'll untap.
Sure. And I got a land tax in hand. We'll play it.
Well played. And I got a book off the top. Wow.
Nice move nice move to bounce your lead. I have to admit, but yeah, still drew like garbage all game long.
So I had the other. Yeah, I was really trying to figure out. I had a rook egg. I had the ghost ship. You really didn't. You got so unlucky, dude. You didn't have.
Yeah,
you got so unlucky.
Story of my life against you. Like it's just like it's like the third time. Like it's just like you have every answer, and I draw like I draw garbage. Like it's just like nothing I was able to do.
I think
I tried really hard. Like I tried really hard, and
yeah.
nothing.
You,
But well,
when
no,
you dump
you played well though.
when you dump my hand, and like, there's nothing I could do about. When you dump my hand, it had 2 mana drains in it.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure. I had to just dump them. I was like, all right, goodbye. I never, bye.
don't you always?
Yeah, exactly.
No, no. Well, yeah, no. This game, like I should have been able to like finish you off like fairly easily. Like it's just like my deck was not that thin because I did throw back like 6 lands back into it when I first Winds of Change.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You
It
did
was
not
not
use much.
like I just needed like one, just the one land. I would have been fine. I would have been able to like stress you out a bit more. But yeah,
One more land having me on 2. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I couldn't have attacked. I was looking at. It, I thought you could have. The 2 cards I was most worried about was an active volcano or a bloodlust in your hand, and I thought I don't think you would have shuffled away a win condition. So
oh
I
I
said
no I had what did I when I shuffled it
you
the
wouldn't
first
have shuffled that away.
no
You
I
wouldn't
think
have tried to shuffle it away because you tried and I mana drained it to play the ghost ship because I had no other. I didn't
oh
have
no
enough.
the second time oh yeah no the second time I had like well I used like I you saw what I had like I when I when I when I shuffled the first time, I think I had some I had probably had like a 1 drop.
Yeah.
I had 3 cards. I had a 1 drop. I had not sure if I had a bloodlust or something
So
else.
here's just to show you, just in case you ever wonder. I only have 2 mana drains. Oh yeah, so here's what I took out. By the way, I took out the 2 dibs. I left the other 2 are in there, and I left the detonates and I brought in Ivory Tower, and I wasn't sure about this. I figured Ivory Tower just on the off chance I got into that opening stalemate situation, I might get lucky. And I
Yeah.
brought a Maze if I mean, this is probably a bad call to bring that in, but I thought this would be really good against ball lightnings.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad. Like if you're trying to play control and like to be honest, I didn't even bring the artifact 8. If you'd played Ivory Tower, I would just have like conceded and like
You were conceded on the opener, yeah.
just like don't want to like drag this. I did it once. I managed to pull through like once against I forget the guy he was playing, but yeah, it's not yeah, I would not have played like 1 hour to try to get past it. Yeah, it's just like no fun.
Not against it, and it wouldn't have been any good at you anyway. If I could have that life total, then I could feel like it's more safe to play out lands, and I could build up a lot of lands and build up a lot of time elementals and stuff. Just be annoying. So, what was the hand? What was your opener? I'm curious.
I had lands. I had land tax.
Yeah.
5 lands and an active volcano.
No, I would have thrown that away.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm not sure. Like the problem is that like if I mulligan and I don't have 11 tax, I have to mulligan again. I'm down to 5 cards. So like what's like...
That's fine. Okay, I'll tell you 2 things about your deck compared to other decks I would play. I would be more aggressive with my mulligans with your deck, particularly any tax edge deck, because it doesn't really. I would even mulligan down to 4 cards. That's how many times I would mulligan just to have a land tax and maybe a more useful threat like a turn 1 play like a creature. That's if I had 1 land, a land tax, and a turn 1 creature, I honestly would be fine. I only need those 3 cards because
I don't have your shuffling skills. I don't think it's a good idea for me to like throw away the tax when I already have it.
If you shuffle 4 times, if you do 4 draws, you should again get that land tax in your hand, and maybe it'll be in a more viable situation. That's my personal take on it. Is that I would do that. I would more than almost any other deck. And the other thing I would say that I would play differently if I were you going forward with tax edge is don't play the tax on your first turn. I never do personally. Some people do. Maybe that's the right way to play it. But I always like to even just play the land, play nothing, because it lulls people into this false sense of security of playing that second land. Now you've trapped them.
Yeah, it's a good idea against you and 2 lands. You play mana drain, and you just drain it afterwards.
You
I don't think it's the
well,
good.
my first land was Hammerheim.
This particular time. But
Second game, my first land was Hammerheim, but you still put the tax out right away.
well, I was playing first. I didn't know what land you were gonna play.
Well, I can't mana drain on the first. Like, I guess you can always play the land tax on the second turn. Is all I'm trying to say. You don't never have to play it on the first turn. There's no one mana counter.
I switched off my camera. So I just sampled like 4 hands just for fun.
Yeah. What?
I have 2 hands with land tax, 1 with no white mana. So
That sucks.
I have one functional hand out of 4. And technically one.
Well, you get 5. You get 5 hands because you get your initial hand. So technically, you could go 5. You could get your initial hand. You can mulligan 4 times. Still have 3 cards in your hand, and end up with ideal case, a plateau, a land tax, and the turn 1 threat. But worst case, hopefully a plane and the tax and the turn 1 threat. I mean, having 5 lands in your hand is almost the same thing as having nothing in your hand because you can't.
Again, like it's just like luck. Like I played the guy before you, and I was like destroying him. So like
it's good luck. Yeah,
just different. But yeah, this particular time, like I didn't get a chance to I just drew poorly. So there's not much I could have done better. I don't think there's a lot more I could have done better. And again, I don't think I would have waited for you to have like double blue and play my tax in your mana drain, because it's just like it's the only thing I can have going on that makes me catch up. So if I take the risk of you have no way to remove it basically. So if it's in play and I play my game, and normally if I have 8 1-drops in my hand, I'm supposed to go ahead before you. I'm supposed to have something to play before you.
You should, and you did. You had a lot of turns where you did. Here's another way you could play that. I would, let the person play out, even if it's a double blue, let them play it out, because you could also respond. Perhaps maybe you have a wind of change in your hand. Maybe the other person is thinking, I might cancel the tax, but then they might wind of change. There's a lot of, I'm wondering, would I drain the tax personally, considering how many taxes you got those games? You had so many taxes.
It's just that's just bad luck for me.
It was bad and good in a way, because imagine if you could have activated that with a Land's Edge. You could have drawn potentially, you could have done 18 points of damage in a turn with just the lands you could have drawn.
Do those stack?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, that's the point. I'm sorry, I thought you knew that. I in fact, I wasn't paying attention to your land count of how many you were taking out. Maybe I should have more closely. Yeah. I just figured you were taking as many lands as you were entitled to.
Yeah, I forget about that particular turn, but yeah, you're at 4 life. Well, technically, if I had 2 tax in play and I could, I don't know. I think I was I out of lands at that point? No, it was the other game.
It was the other game. I think the first game you ran no lands. The second game you definitely had lands because as you said, you shuffled some back in.
Oh yeah, I shuffled them back. Yeah, so yeah, I technically could have. Was it before? I forget. Yeah, it's not important.
Well, they do stack though. Going forwards, that, and that's a big difference because that makes your winds of change much better.
Yeah, like that. I don't I didn't draw any. Yeah, well, I guess I could have tinned my deck faster in the other game, but I would have thrown out all my lands, and I would not have any lands anymore.
Yeah, you don't generally do the double taxing unless you have an empty hand, or you are for sure going to win to change. You don't. It's not something you do all the time unless you'd
or if you know you're going to have Land's Edge and finish the game right away.
Yeah, but, it's pretty brutal when you put something like 12 cards in your hand, and then you go wins a change. The guy drains it, and then you play Land's Edge, because he has to drain both of those cards. You have to counter both of those cards on the spot.
Yeah, the second the first game, I don't think it would have changed anything, but the second game, it's not impossible, but I forget. You can watch the tape and you can tell me, but yeah, you still you deserve it. You played well, and the bounce thing was a good idea.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was really thinking about how to use that mana that turn, I was thinking, okay, I think I could survive one more turn of land tax, and then you played Land's Edge and like basically boned me with for like I don't remember like how much damage with the Land's Edge. You got me. I think it was only 6, but you had more in hand. Like you just didn't drop them right away.
Yeah, I just didn't want to discard.
You know, I'll talk about bad draw just for once. I make you feel better. I play in the Alpha 40 League, and I have a Merfolk deck now that has 11 Merfolk in it.
Okay.
And I played a guy 2 games, and 1 game. 11 regular Merfolk and 3 Lord of Atlantis.
Okay.
And I didn't draw one of them. It's a 40 card deck, 14 Merfolk in that deck.
Oh, it's a 40 card deck. Okay.
40 card deck only. 14 of the cards are Merfolks. And all I drew was I had 4 clones. I drew my 4 clones. I drew like these other random cards that I had like, you know, a couple here or there. It's like it was we were trying to look at the odds of what that would be like to not draw it. And the game went on for like 10 turns. Easily.
Yeah.
And it was a weird night. Anyway, I had another weird draw of him too. But you know, anyways, it happens. You know, I think that you're really one of my absolute favorite people to play with, and I hope you don't. I think you're doing really good of Tax Edge. Like you took it to the semifinals, and honestly, I feel badly that I didn't pick up that you did. I mean, I had no way of knowing you didn't know.
Yeah, no, but to be honest, like, yeah, I'll know for next time. I don't think it would have changed anything, like in that particular game, like in that particular match. So it's like don't worry about it. It's I'll know for next time, and I'll make some tweaks, probably. But yeah, it's just like that's what I didn't like in like the previous version. Like there's a lot of variance with